everybody, it's Crystal signing in today to do a little bit of a life update. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I just kind of thought I would tell everybody how I'm doing. And I'm doing really well. I am emotionally doing really well. I've been working a lot, which is normal, but it seems busier right now just because the football season it's the football season and wedding season, so we've been really busy at work, and I just feel like when I go to work, my day is full. You know, it's not like over the summertime where it was a little more quiet. We had a lot more downtime, but right now it's busy, so I'm kind of grateful for that. But at the same time, like I said, when I get home, I'm done for it. I don't want to do anything else. I recently did get my grandmother. I helped get my grandmother, my aunts and I moved her into like a retirement facility. It's not like a nursing home. There is no nurse or anybody that comes into their apartment and helps them or anything like that. But it is a property that only takes in senior citizens. And so she's living there. And I went to visit. I was off the last couple days, so I went to visit my family, which I see my grandmother once a week at least. And so yesterday she made me lunch. And I came over and visited with her for a couple hours, so that was really nice. She's doing really well. I'm really happy for her to be in this type of living situation because previously she'd kind of been living, her older children have been living with her, and they're selfish and they don't take care of people and they treat her badly. And so now she's in a place where she's all by herself and there are other people her age. So that's really good. Family life is normal. My sister, I know I said this way back during Vita time, but my sister moved back home for the first time since she was a kid. My mom and my sister used to live somewhere else, and that was before I really knew my mom. But anyway, so I had not really grown up with my sister Natalie, but she is living back home now, and we are having a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of different things together, so it's really, really great having her here and kind of getting our sisterly bonding time. So I'm really loving that a lot. Josh and I are doing really well. I am still on birth control. I started taking birth control back in August, just to control the endometriosis. I know that it's still there. Obviously, it's not going anywhere, but my periods are better and they're shorter, but I do still get pain on that left side. Like, that's just not going to go away. I still have that. So, other than that, I'm doing well. I did start taking Zoloft, like 2 months ago. No, I started taking it in September. I just felt like I needed an extra boost in my mental status. After the failing IUIs and things like that, I just kind of felt like I was not being able to reach that happy place on my own. So I actually only take Zoloft the 2 weeks before I start my period. So basically it's like from the time that I ovulate, well, I don't ovulate because I'm on birth control, but around that time, mid-cycle, is when I start taking the Zoloft. So I only take it for 2 weeks. And it just really helps me during that time so that I'm not crazy and I'm not feeling super emotional and just out of it, because I hate that feeling, and I feel that it's just hard to control how I feel during that time. It's not something that, you know, oh, you're just having a bad day. No, I'm not having a bad day. My fucking hormones are crazy. That's what's wrong. So, so yeah, I can definitely tell that the Zoloft is helping. So that's that. I'm trying to think of other things I might like to tell you about before I start talking about our IVF stuff. Josh and I we are going to a Halloween party on Saturday night. And I'm really excited because we haven't done anything for Halloween since the first year we moved into our house, which was 2009. So, and we had kind of like a Halloween party at our house, which was a lot of fun. But we haven't done anything in a long time where we have like had to dress up. So we are going to Jared and Cody's. They are my gay friends. They got married in another state, but they were married and they have been together for quite a long time. And so they live on the lake here in where we live. And so we're having a Halloween bash. They have a huge dock, and it's really an awesome area. So I'm so excited about that. And Josh and I and our friend Anthony are coming with us, is coming with us. And so Josh and I are dressing up as zombies. I have it all planned out in my head. I got the makeup and everything yesterday. So I'm going to put my artistic skills to work and do Josh's face. and I'm going to do my face, but my sister, I think, is going to come over and help me do mine as well. She's really good at stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm super excited about that, actually. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I plan to make like a little video of us getting ready and getting our makeup together and everything. So I'll try to post that this weekend of our Halloween fun times. Let's see here. After work Saturday morning, so I get off work at 3 o'clock, so I know I'm going to be in a mad rush trying to get our faces done before we head out to the lake. But I don't have to work on Sunday morning, so that's really, really nice. I took a vacation day. I've got a bunch piled up, so I decided to take one so that I wouldn't have to worry about getting up early, and I can just have fun and enjoy the night. So yeah, that's pretty much it in the aspect of my life. So in the IVF realm of things, I called my fertility office about a week and a half ago, and I told them that we were interested in doing IVF in 2013, preferably like the beginning of the year, not like the first month or anything like that, but the beginning of the year, the first half of the year. So we have our first IVF consult in January, and I'm so excited about that. I couldn't be more excited. You know, I don't have a lot of details for everybody right now of all the procedures and things like that we're going to do. I have a list of it all. I printed it all out, so I know. But we're going to, at our consult in January, we will sit down and talk about every procedure, every blood test, everything that we're going to do to take precaution to make sure this works, financial, everything. So yeah, I'll have a better update then about that. But I do know right now we are tentatively scheduled to start a March 31st IVF cycle. So, you know, I can't say 100% sure that that will happen that way. You know, anything could happen and cause a road bump, procedures, blood tests, you know, things like that. But right now in my head, the end of March, basically April, is when we will hopefully be doing IVF. So I'm so excited about that. I'm very nervous. I have lots of crazy thoughts running through my head. I think the first week I was so excited about it, and I was just like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. We're gonna have a baby. You know, I'm not even pregnant yet. I'm not even trying yet, but we're gonna have a baby. And then like the second week, like, you know, the newness of the ideas started kind of wear off a little bit, and I had joined a couple of sites online. I went and found on Facebook there's a site called IVF Buddies. So I joined that just to kind of start reading and getting an idea from other women, like what to expect, what I'm going to be going through. And so then I was in there. It's like I started seeing all these comments of women who were like doing their IVF for the second or third time, and I was like, oh my God, this has to work. So I'm just, you know, I realize that IVF is not a sure thing. It is not a guarantee that it's going to work. I mean, it doesn't even say it's 80%, you know, in your favor or anything. So I just have to make sure that Josh and I do everything in our power that we can leading up to it to make sure that we are, you know, have the best tools and eggs and sperm available to try to get this baby going. So, and then of course to make sure that, you know, if I do conceive, that I stay pregnant. So I'm going to ask, when we have our IVF consult, I'm going to ask my doctor about doing a couple different blood tests that I don't know if they are included, and I don't even know if they do, but I want them to test me for blood clotting disorders, because last time they didn't. You know, like insurance is really weird. Like it'll only pay for certain tests based upon a certain number of miscarriages that you've had, and so we weren't able to get a certain test done, and I really wanted to get it done. So yeah, I mean, I just don't want... my biggest fear with in vitro is that we'll just jump right into it and not test all these other things, and then I'll get pregnant, and then I'll have a miscarriage, and I will be fucking devastated. So I'm going to research everything that I can and ask as many possible questions as I can and do as much as I can before we do the actual IVF to make sure that our chances are successful. So I'm really, really excited. But I think that's pretty much it. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, just let me know, and I will try to comment back as soon as I can. And I will try to do an update with the IVF stuff in January. I probably won't do any sort of TTC videos, obviously, until then. However, I will be doing TTW, so I'm going to try to make that video a little bit later today before I go to work. So everybody have a great day. Bye!